to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we'll have the final 2 games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now White. And another tackle broken. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with White. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Jones took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
To throw again, Jones. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The ball carrier.
There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
John Ross. It's a gain of 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Jones. Hard throw, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the gun, Jones. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. But it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play deep.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. He's got to get used to it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Alex Highsmith in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now Jones throwing on fourth down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to kick it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
No good. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Sutton now to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with White. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And the Steeler first down.
6-0 our score after one.
With the score, Giants 6, Steelers nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28.
13 yards.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And that'll bring up second down. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But now it's third down.
Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now here's Snell, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It goes as a loss of 6, and now third down.
7-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, and ended up in the end zone. How about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's two sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes free.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And we remind you, still one more game to get to before we put a bow on Week 1. It comes up at the conclusion of this one. Titans and Broncos in the AFC from Mile High, and that ought to be one worth staying up for.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Intended for John Ross.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Jones now on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. And a short gain here down to the 22. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Jones going to throw again. The quick slant caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Field goal is good. Makes the score Giants 9, Steelers 7.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 2.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Steeler first down.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime here at our... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And
And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. That'll bring up second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On second down, here's Barkley. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Jones on third down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Leonard Williams, his second sack of the night. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a pass dropped off here for James White.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Chase Claypool with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there. Blocked the extra point and really gave them a lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. The throw over the middle, taken in. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Here's Jones from the gun on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make.